Hello and welcome to Nights at the Hobby Table. I'm your host Blake, and here today with me, two very special guests. We have fresh out of witness protection, the bald man, Bowen. How you doing, buddy?
Do you remember me?
No one could ever forget you, my shiny-headed brethren.
Yeah, I recently just got it polished.
Oh, did you? Did you,
Yeah.
like at the bowling alley?
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Hello, and also joining me today for the first time, the luckiest girl in the world, my girlfriend, Tara.
Hi. Also known as Uzumaki.
Yeah, she's Uzumaki in the Discord. She's always out there lurking and causing chaos.
I like to stalk people. It is a hobby.
I feel like we're just the two lurkers of the Discord.
Yeah, both of
Yeah.
you are total lurkers.
Mm-hmm.
But it works out well that you guys are here with me today because Obi has sent me a raven from Winterfell saying that he's fighting polar bears with his nipples due to winter setting in. So we thought, okay, well, while he's besieged, we better do a bonus episode and have a little bit of a chat.
Yeah.
You know? So thanks for joining me, guys. It's really cool.
It's good. It's good to be back. I just want to thank my girlfriend for supporting me to get me to where I am today. You know, I just want to thank my mom because she gave birth to me. So
You should probably thank my
I
mom.
wouldn't, I wouldn't be here at all without my mom. I should thank your mom as well because she's kind of cool.
She makes good sandwiches.
Like sometimes she makes me toasties while I'm working. So, like, mad respect. Thank you.
Alright, well, okay, we haven't won any prizes yet, guys, but what I thought we'd talk about today, because, we're very lucky that we live in Brisbane here, and we got to go to a hobby expo. So today we're going to get into it, and we're just going to sort of talk to people and tell them what we got up to at the expo. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay, alright.
I feel like I'm like your direct antithesis.
You are opposite me.
I'm just always like rebelling against you.
Have you seen that episode of Family Guy where Peter gets like a double? Like retap
Yeah.
or whatever his name is? That's you. You're my retap.
Yeah, I'm just you in a green shirt. That's what I am.
That's exactly what you are. Oh no! But no, seriously. But first, before we get into that, Bowen, what have you been up to, man? People haven't spoken to you for a little while. You're
don't
disappearing.
put me on
That's what
this-
you're doing. You're a ninja. Have you been doing ninja training?
No, I
Oh,
wish.
okay.
I ain't fit enough to do that.
What have you actually been up to?
Honestly, I haven't done hobbies in months. I've been working hard.
Oh no!
I'm on that graphic design grind, baby.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Honestly, it's okay. I'm starting to get that 1,000-yard stare that we all get when we're working.
Oh, you mean you're dying inside?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We know about that, don't we?
That
You
was
do
supposed to
inside?
be
We do.
that was supposed to be the family-friendly way of saying that, but sure.
We're not family
That-
friendly here. Fuck, piss, cunt. Anyway, we're Australian. Don't you forget? No.
Fair income.
Fair dinkum, mate. Oh, jeez. Yeah,
Oh,
sweet.
yeah?
So,
Well, what have you been up to, Blake? Huh?
oh
What
man,
happened
well
to your hobbies?
before me, we're gonna let Miss Uzumaki introduce herself and tell everyone what she's about and what she gets up to. So-
Awesome.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. I love public speaking.
Tell them. Well, it's not public. We can do it us.
No. I am someone who loves to dabble in a lot of hobbies, but currently my favourite one is binge watching TV shows while I procrastinate doing my college assignments. But I really enjoy learning the cricket machine. I would love to say that I've done it recently, but that would be a lie. I enjoy painting. What else do I enjoy? To be honest, my memory is so bad that I'll probably forget.
You definitely listed your hobby as being low on iron.
Oh yeah, I am. I am very
but,
low in iron, so sleep.
Yeah, we don't
That's
really,
a
we don't
good
really
hobby.
class TV as hobbying. However, we do class gaming.
Gaming.
And you and I
do
do play
Fortnite.
a lot of Fortnite together.
Yes.
We do. She's getting
I'm better than him. basically.
Oh, is that what it is? What did the ranking system say the other day, babe? So, please
We don't talk about those.
We do.
I'm just more consistent.
Bro, you just got fucking called out.
Bro, I was a whole division above her. Don't even try.
No, I'm terrible. But I have fun, and that's the point of hobbying.
Exactly.
I did play Disney Dreamlight Valley. That was like my first game into the gaming world, which I do recommend it, especially if you're a child at heart like me. And then I played most of the way through Hogwarts Legacy, but then that stopped being my hyper focus, so you neurodivergent people can relate. So I haven't finished it, but I'd like to go back and finish it. And in the meantime, I play Fortnite, and chill.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you want to just explain to people what a cricket machine is? Because a lot of people are probably thinking it involves a ball and a bat.
Honestly, that's what everyone always says to me. Yeah. They're just like, oh, what, like a batting machine? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, mate, I'm just batting off all day. That's what I'm doing. Just fucking
that sums it up. That's it. That's all you got to say.
Swinging for the fences.
You're going to have so many people interested and they're going to be super disappointed. Anyways, I don't even know the best way to describe it because there's I just call it a cutting machine basically. So there's a blade inside, and you can cut so many different fabrics, vinyl and paper and leather and do a bunch of stuff. And you can change the size of the blade to cut through thicker materials. You can also switch out a blade for a pen so it can draw designs on cardstock and stuff as well. Mm-hmm. Anyone who's pro at cricket will probably be so ashamed of how bad my description is.
Oh, it's fine. I think we'll do an episode eventually.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple of cricket users in the Discord, so maybe we'll get some on and you guys can all just
I really need their advice on how to explain the cricket machine. Because I feel like there should be an easier way to
Courtney, we need your help, homie.
It just I kinda just also want to say Google it, but I feel like that's
that's not what we do here. We
friendly.
don't Google
that's
things,
not,
right?
Google doesn't exist.
It's like saying to look at just look at the instructions. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, no. To be honest, yeah. I learned when I learned about the cricket machine via YouTube.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, sweet. And you're also into aquariums. You're starting to get into fish tanks and stuff.
Yes, I did. I have done one aquascape. If people on the Discord's probably seen him, but Bootstrap Bill, he's my betta fish that I rescued from my old workplace because, so I kind of rescued / kidnapped the betta fish, rehomed him in a better, fish napped. Rehomed him in a better tank and aquascaped it, which was really cool. We have a 75-gallon tank currently not in use that we are planning on resealing, and myself and my partner are going to be doing an aquascape together on it. And it's going to be, I'm so excited because it's a community tank, but for small fish. So we're going to have one fish as our centerpiece and then probably 60 different fish, including tetras and what are some others? Cories.
Cories, Resporas, some koi loaches.
Yes.
Probably some rams, little ram cichlids.
I wouldn't mind some guppies, but I'm also because, they're happy breeders. So I may end up just setting up my own guppy tank eventually to kind of keep them separate.
You know that guy we watch on YouTube, King of DIY, the Canadian one?
Yes.
So, he has that whole wall of tanks at the moment? Yep. All of those run off one big filter. And what's happened to him, he now has guppies in every single tank because they've gotten into the filter.
No, the fry.
Yeah, the fry have gotten into the filter and now they've been spat out into every other tank. It's like they're an invasive species. God damn.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much you don't have to do much for them to breed and have fry and all that. I think don't people say they're the easiest fish to breed? So
yeah, I think so.
We just we'll make sure that we won't do the same.
Oh, if we do, then we'll just get Oscars and any extras we can.
He's gonna feed
the Oscar.
Live
yeah, why not?
Okay, no, I do not promote fish murder. Okay, that's not my style. You know.
Did you say one of the species you're gonna put in there are Corys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here first. All Corys listening, watch out. We're gonna be putting Blake in Tara's tank.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're getting fed to the fishes.
Shot bait. Ooh ha
No, that's cool. That's cool. No, I'm very excited for that tank too. We have a lot of fish tanks, but this one's the first one you've been really excited about, so it makes me more excited.
Yes. I love small fish. Like, that's where I'm at right now. So I love it. I also love, like, looking into the nano tanks and everything. But currently, we have a massive tank that is ready. So yeah, I just love them. I love all the colours. I love how sort of, like, friendly and social they are. And, like, Bootstrap Bill, he always comes to the front of the tank to try to give me kisses through the glass. And I love that.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you can have a big fish. Like, I love Oscars now because they have big personalities. Like, they can be very personable. But little fish, it's like the difference between owning, like, you know, a dog versus, say, like, a whole heap of goats. Right? So, like, dogs are great. But it's also cool to watch goats, like, interact with each other and run around and flock and...
The fainting goats.
Hey, yes.
Faint.
They faint when they're scared, and I feel like I relate.
Linkin Park's favourite goat. They're faint.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I love how with the Discord background, you turned your head, you just, like, disappeared. It was like I just used the last of your life force in that one. And you just, like, Master Oogwayed out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, that joke was so cringe I evaporated from existence.
Yeah, that's right.
But I had to come back in because I had to do this episode, so...
You got out Oogwayed.
We love cringe jokes, though, and dad jokes. They're the best.
Hey, look, this podcast is built on cringe jokes, okay?
Exactly. We make ourselves laugh.
That's what we do.
Exactly, that's why I'm here.
That's right. We dialed up the cringe to 15 today, guys.
Yeah.
With 5 each.
The
But
cringeometer is rising.
The cringeometer. But
We're dialing up the Aussie, too.
As for me, I've been doing a lot. I finished Mikey's Mortal Kombat mask. The 3D print. Painted that, weathered that. Looks really fucking sick. There's pictures on the Discord. Well, there will be, once we've given it to him. What else? I painted up the Stitch miniature that I did for Tara. Printed it off. Prepped it all. Painted that up. Haven't touched my custodies. Playing a lot of fucking video games, man. Just been looking after the fish, really. Like, lots of water changes and all that sort of stuff. It's been good. But it's been busy at work and, you know, just getting in some me time when I can. So, you know. It's really nice weather at the moment. Like, it's starting to warm up. We went to the beach the other day and shit, so it's sort of just like, just a good time to be out and about. So, yeah. Speaking of being out and about, let's talk about our expo we went to, guys. See that? See how good that segue was? God, I'm good.
Oh,
give me my podcast Emmy now.
No. We have one.
Do we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We can 3D print one.
I'm sure it's just lost in the mail. But no, so I'm in a few Gundam groups and things like that on Facebook, and through that I saw that they were doing a hobby convention. And I thought, it's going to be just like some little local hall. It's going to be so boring and small. So I didn't even bother at first. And then, like, I kept seeing it pop up, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just see what it is. And it's called the GHMX, Gaming Hobby and Model Expo. And lo and behold, it was actually held in, like, a big convention centre in Brisbane. Like, it was, like, a proper place. So we all decided to go. So I hit Tara up because, like, you know, I'm like, babe, can you come with me? I want to go on my own. You know, and then I hit Bowen up because I was like, babe, could you come with me? I don't want to go on my own. So both of my babes come with me.
Yep.
And like, you know, it was pretty cool. Bowen, did you let the people know what it was like when we first rocked up? Like, so we were pulling in and how it all was, like your first impressions?
Yeah, sure. So we pulled in, Blake, our driver, our chauffeur for the day, if you will. We pull up into the car park, and right from the gate, we're experiencing greatness as we're told to move the car because some guy was deciding to put lights up and didn't want to land the lights on your car. And then we had to watch you reverse your car into another park, and you kept going in and out multiple times. It was really fun to watch.
It was arousing, right?
It was.
Yeah, it was comical.
Do I make you horny, baby?
We had time to get a snack and everything.
Oh, behave. No, so we get in, generic, awkward, asking for tickets later. What was the first thing we saw? It was like a giant actual, like, Terminator.
Well, there was that dude on the way down the road that was dressed in full Astartes armor. Like,
Yeah,
as we
there
were
was.
pulling in, there was a dude dressed as a Black Templar, so that was really cool.
Well, there was two of them going around.
Yeah.
But, like, one of them was just, like, human height.
No,
Like,
he was a
just-
short motherfucker. He made me look tall. He was just like a little dude.
You know, what I'm saying is there was
Like a
there was one
half-size.
dude who just had, like, you know, just made, like, the actual outfit and then just chucked it on. There was another dude that was going around who must have had, like, stilts or something in his outfit because he was fucking giant.
He was, yeah.
It was
taller.
fucking cool. Like,
And I
even
call
when
it
I
giant.
walked past him, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
Like, I ain't the tallest person out there, but, like, Jesus Christ, he was massive.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. And yeah, we walk in and we start buying our tickets and that. Yeah, fucking, you got your ticket first, right? And then we got ours.
Yeah,
So,
I walked in very awkwardly because, like, the convention was like loud, quiet, where at certain sections it was really loud, and others it was dead quiet, and I couldn't hear what they were saying. So I was like, "Sorry, pardon, sorry."
What?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I always try to avoid that word because I don't want to seem like I'm an asshole. But I eventually got my little wristband. My little red wristband with the Bandai logo on it.
Yeah,
so it was fun.
I was really stoked about that. I was like, oh.
To inevitably rip it off as soon as we left.
Yeah. But no, so
So-
we're getting there. We're getting ready to walk in. Tara, what was your first impressions? Like, you're not into Warhammer or Gundam or anything like that, and you were pretty apprehensive about going, right?
Yeah, so I am extremely introverted and I class myself as a loner type of person. Blake is very extroverted, so, you know.
Who would have fucking guessed, huh?
So when we go to these kinds of events, I'm a bit more, you know, nervous shitter about how many people are going to be present, let's be honest. So I was just more stressed about, you know, is it going to be an event where you're sort of pressed in like sardines and having everyone around. But in the doorway, there was a lovely flow of aircon, like an awesome breeze, and that just kind of set the pace for a good time, you know. And once you sort of stepped into the venue, you could see how open it was. Like, it was a huge space, like a massive space. There were heaps of different stalls and everything, but there was so much space to walk around, and people weren't all kind of bunched together and stuff. Like, everyone was sort of respectful of everyone else's own personal bubble. So I thought that was awesome. It definitely eased. Like, as soon as I walked in there, I was like, okay, this is fine. This is a safe space.
And they had that massive fucking Terminator in the doorway too.
They did.
We posted some pictures on Discord. I got some more pictures I'll put up once this episode comes out. But they had like a to scale Terminator from Warhammer, and like, literally, bro, I'm glad they're not real, because my head is like dick height on that guy. Like,
I love that
it's
you
like-
said my dick.
my dick is head high.
My dick was so
okay?
hard.
Yeah, that's right. My dick was hard. It lit up and everything, man. You put
Full
LEDs.
chub.
You put LEDs in something, and I'm rock hard. That's all there is. That's why my PC has so many of them, so I can just like be fucking, you know.
I know, it was actually quite funny, because in the photos that we took, you can see that both you and Bowen are like dick height, almost waist height, and I'm like shoulder pad height.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, so it wasn't as, you know, intimidating for me.
Yeah. Well, you're nearly 6 foot tall, to be fair.
Yes.
You're a tall chick.
Yes, I am.
I'm a short king.
I'm an Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm a
Short
Short
King.
Short king. Lord Farquaad.
You just call me a fuckwad?
Oh my lord, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine.
Damn. First episode on with Tara, and she's absolutely obliterating you.
Blowing me up, bro. Blowing me up.
Oh, no.
Bro, you're about to lose your position as host.
That's alright. That's
going.
alright.
Goddamn.
She'll remember when I cook and dinner next. I'll spit in it or something. It'll be fine.
No, he's used to this.
Oh yeah. Well, I play Fortnite with this one. Okay.
Oh, I know. You think I'm bad now. You haven't seen anything.
Exactly. But no, it was cool, man. So we walked in, the aircon was nice, and I thought it was going to be packed. And, like, there was enough people there that you could tell it was a successful expo. And, like, the people that were there were clearly buying shit. Like, no one was just walking around looking. Like, I saw so many people walking around with, like, model kits and, like, swords and, like, you know, like, so much shit. And we'll get to what we bought soon. But when we first walk in, I immediately nearly blow my fucking load, right? Because, like, to the left of us, there's some RC drift cars, which is a hobby I didn't go and even look at, because I know what will happen. Okay? But what they had in the first was a place called the 101st Armory. Now, this place is a fucking hobby store run out of somebody's garage in Brighton. And they were really nice people. Like, every one of them we spoke to, at least in my experience, were really fucking lovely. You know, I handed them all our business cards to try and get them listening. Hopefully they do listen. If you do listen, shout out to you guys. You were fucking great. And they had everything. Warhammer, Gundams, Zoids, which I don't see many Zoids for sale around here. And they were really cool. And that was where we found our first thing to purchase, wasn't it? Which was your little model kits.
Yes! I got a Pikachu and Charmander, didn't I? Yeah?
Yeah.
Pikachu and Charmander
Sure
little
did.
model, which was super exciting, because I love Pokemon.
Yeah.
So-
And what she doesn't realise is that they're made by the same company that make the Gundams. So really, she's just building a super basic Gundam.
It's still super badass.
Well, it's a good step. And, like, if you have kids or whatever, like, it's a really good place to get them started. Like, you get them, like, a little Pokemon like that or whatever, like, it's a really good place. Or, boys, if you're trying to get your girlfriend into modelling, not like catwalk modelling, like, you know, cool modelling, Pokemon. Fucking Pokemon. No one can say no to Pokemon. Alright? And,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, even I did the same thing. I bought my girlfriend, like, a little God of War model kit, because I've bought her quite a lot of those model kits. You know, like, I've bought her, like, Rayquaza, Gengar, actually, no, not Gengar, a Mimikyu one, that sort of stuff. You know, it's like, let the girlfriends do the Pokemon, while us real men do the real shit. The Gundams and the Zoids.
The real shit. Oh, bro, I mean, we'll get to it, but I nearly didn't walk out of there with any model kits. Nearly.
Yeah, that was inevitable, though. Same
But
with
yeah,
me.
so we started walking around the whole place, and we found a lot of cool places. We found this place that sold anime statues and all that sort of shit. Talked to those guys. I think Bowen ended up showing his tattoos off to people. Bowen has anime tattoos, and then the guy started getting his shirt off. It got real cozy, real weird, but
He was just a fellow brother with cool tattoos.
fellow brethren. But no,
Got those fucking One Piece tattoos, they look rad.
But no, we walked around for a bit, and like, this other place, what was it? Was it Wicked Stuff? Is that what it was called?
I didn't even look at any of the
Oh,
names.
anyway.
I probably should have. Like,
Whatever.
you know.
But basically, they had these cool fucking anime statues. That was the second place we went to. And I spotted a massive Vegeta statue. And the whole rest of the expo, because of this Vegeta statue, I didn't spend money on anything. Because I was like, oh, I might get that, but if I get that, then there's no chance of me getting the Vegeta statue. So I'm like, I'll just hold, unless I find something I have to have. Kept looking. She found a statue of Kakashi that she really liked, right?
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as we walked over, it was basically huge statues of, like, Dragon Ball Z. So there was Trunks, Vegeta. I think it was just Trunks and Vegeta, but there was a couple of them.
Yeah.
And then, like,
there was
on
Beerus
the table...
and Broly and that.
Oh, yeah, there was actually. And then on the table sort of behind that, there was heaps of Naruto characters. And I was like, yeah.
And Chainsaw Man.
Oh, and Chainsaw Man. Yeah. I haven't seen that one, so, you know.
We have to sort that out.
But I got super excited about the Naruto ones. And, yeah, I clocked it, Kakashi. I was like, I need it, but I'm going to keep looking. Because I wasn't really planning on spending any money. That was naive.
Very naive. Very naive. And I think, Bowen, did you make any purchases by here? I think you made your first purchases there, right? Or near there?
No, my first purchase was the God of War model kit for the missus. I did buy something at that same shop though, because I had like a little section of like plushies as well.
Oh.
And I just saw the Chainsaw Man statue, and I was just like, "Oh fuck yeah, that looks sick." It's a bit of money, but you know, I don't have space for it, so I probably shouldn't. And then like in the corner of my eye, I saw it. I saw something I've been looking for a while. I saw a giant little Pochita plushie, and I was like, well, game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Walked over, yoinked it, and I was just like, I will have this, please.
Yeah.
And as I'm buying it, I was like, you know, I have been trying to look for these for ages. You know, the only place you can really get them is from, like, Japan. Which is kind of hard to get from there, obviously, and they're also really expensive, the proper ones, so the one I got I'm pretty happy with, really high quality. Like you said, showed off a bunch of my tattoos, showed off my newest tattoo, which funnily enough is also Pochita. To get that Chainsaw Man sleeve started. And then I also bought a little mirror hanging Pochita as well.
Oh, there you go. Are you going to put that in your car? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I already have a Typhlosion in my car, so I'm going to have to, like,
Pokemon
swap it out. Yeah, so I'm going to have to, like, depending on my mood, I might change it.
Yeah, nice. Oh, sweet. And then, yeah, so we started just sort of fanning out, I guess, and cruising around. I think you went to look for food or to the toilet?
I was on a mission to find food. Yeah, I would seriously, like, I really hope that they improve the food availability next year. That would be my recommendation because I like food. But I eventually found some cinnamon donuts, so, you know, that was really good. And I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, she was pretty happy with that.
Yes.
And while that was going, I don't know where Bowen went, but he was on a side quest too. Basically, I'm running around this convention though with Knights of the Hobby Table cards. Like, hey man, I'd love it if you listen to us on Spotify, you know, like hand them out to everyone. So, anyone that does come over, welcome. I'm the idiot that handed you the card. Nice to see you. But no, there was some cool shit. There was some really cool, like, Lego displays. There was a massive, like, Hogwarts, like, replica. And, like, when I say massive, I mean it was probably, like, over a meter long, like, the actual castle. Like, it was huge. The castle itself, and they had all the grounds, and, you know, you had fucking
We had
Voldemort
the mountains and everything.
Harry Potter on the bridge. You go, oh, no, you know, doing that whole thing.
But that's the thing, they didn't just have Hogwarts, it was Hogwarts and surrounds.
Yeah.
So there was the mountains and then the bridge that the train goes over and everything. So the whole setup was like 3 or 4 meters long. It was huge, like the entire setup.
Yeah, it was huge.
And
Oh no. Hope that was inevitable.
It took her half an hour, but she ripped my earbud out. Thanks, thanks Uzumaki. You really ninja'd me good.
Wow. Anyway. But no, that was super, super cool.
It was super cool.
Did they have the train going? Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they did.
They did.
And they had little Lego people inside the train as well.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, that's
really cool. There was a few,
cool.
like, little Lego passengers inside the train. And it was going through, like, around the school and everything.
I was very tempted to make the train derail and just, like, make the screaming noises, but I'm like, no, don't be a menace. Just this one time. Don't be a menace. So I didn't. I was well behaved.
You didn't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Not this time. Not this. You know how hard it is for me to not go kaiju mode on shit, bro? Like, crash.
Oh yeah, by definition, to a Lego person, we would be kaiju.
We would be kaijus. We would be. But yeah, so no, it was really sick, and we started making our way around, and yeah, there was lots and lots and lots of places. Another one we came by was this massive Gundam store. And I mean fucking massive. was like 4 or 5 aisles of pretty much just Gundams and Band Presto models. And that was the guys from Zomster in Oxley. And, man, I tell you what, I was very close to buying a model from them. They had the AOL Strike in black and neon pink. The Master Grade. Like, I'm looking at it now and I have non-buyer's remorse because it's so fucking cool. Like, and they're really hard to get. So I'm hoping they come up on their website in the next couple of weeks as, like, leftover stock and I can buy one. Because, like, I don't know if I can live without that model. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know, like, the green one's cool too.
Green one is cool.
But, yeah, anyway. We went there, they were cool. Did you buy anything from them, Bob?
No, I only bought one model, which is surprising.
Mate, we did pretty good. But then, we were cruising around and we found all the wargamers. They're not hard to spot. They're over near all the tables, funnily enough. Had a chat to some of those guys. They're all really nice. Made some new friends there. That was cool. They wanted us... You guys weren't here for this, but they wanted us to sit down and play a one-shot of D&D. They're like, if you play, you can win prizes. I'm like, this is the equivalent of giving people crack, right? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, just have some for free. Just try it. There's no harm in it. Next minute, if I can play D&D all day and shit, like it's addictive, everyone knows that, I'm like, haha, I've played D&D for 2.5 year campaign. I know what this is about. But they were cool. They were nice people. They took my cards. I can't remember who they were from, but, D&D people are D&D people. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. There were actually a couple of people, there was a few monitors set up, so there was a couple of people playing Fortnite as well on the computers. So that was really cool
really?
to see as well. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, at the back of the convention.
Tara was pretty tempted to throw them off their chairs and call them losers and beat them in Fortnite, but she didn't. The intrusive thoughts didn't win this time.
Honestly, my Fortnite game, I class myself as a professional fluke. So, like, sometimes I'm super badass, and other times I'm just like, so, apparently I've never played this before, because that was terrible. So, it depends what mode I'm in. But no, I just thought that was cool, because, there was a few people around, and obviously people could play, like, by themselves at an individual computer, but there was also someone playing, and there was a few people around them as well, so I thought that was interesting to see.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was nice to see, like, esports getting, like, spaces at different conventions and that.
Yeah.
I know at the Echo last year they had it as well, and it's like, I like that it's just sort of, like, it actually gets a look in. I think that's real cool.
Yeah.
I think it was around there where we ran into the sticker shop, right?
Well, that was the artist section that we ended up in, which was what I was going to say. The next area that we ended up in, which I wasn't expecting to be there, was a whole area of, like, art.
Yeah.
Like, they're all just artists selling artist creations, and I thought that was real cool. So, Bo, run us through what we saw next.
So, I think the first stall we went up to, there was this dude who was just selling some stickers, and he had these, like, really cool 3D, like, Pokemon card dioramas that lit up, with the art being done by him as well, and they looked honestly fucking awesome. Like, as soon as I saw his artwork, I was like, I ain't leaving here without spending a little bit of money. Yeah. And obviously I did spend some money. He has, like, a really, I guess you could say, dark and gritty way of drawing Pokemon.
It's almost,
it's like...
He almost has a Junji Ito style to it, doesn't he?
Like, sorta.
Very black and white, very sketchy.
Well, I mean, all manga's black and white, to be fair. Well, most of it. Sorry,
but
most of it, not all of it.
Not sketchy in the same way, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, like...
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Up, yeah.
But my favourite card, and I'm going to try and put it to the camera so you can see it, because I'm in love with this sticker.
They won't see it on the thing, but we will.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you and Tara. Is the tried and true... that's not going to work.
Which one is it?
It is one called Satanic Psyduck, which has Psyduck worshipping a giant flaming pentagram with a Necronomicon. And I said Necrogoblicon.
Yes, that's what it was. It was a Necrogoblicon. The goblins have come. Damn,
yeah,
we
like,
couldn't
I
get through one episode of the show without saying goblin.
But like I bought that one. I bought a cool Snorlax one. There was one of Tangela in like a cup of ramen. I thought that was really cool looking. A really scary looking Ghastly. And also a anatomically like done Pikachu, so like half of him's like opened up and you can see like his skeletal structure and stuff like that.
Yeah, like a dissected Pikachu.
Yeah, I thought it was dope as shit. So I was like, alright, I'm buying 5 of these.
Yeah, they were really cool. And once again, I thought it was really sick, like, that it was just local artists. Like, it wasn't like, you know, fucking international shit, whatever. It was just local people doing local hobbies, and I love that. You know, it's just people that clearly they have passion because they're producing qualities of, like, things of that quality. You know?
Yeah, and they were all super friendly as well.
They were so nice.
Definitely.
It was so nice. Even though you could tell some of them were really introverted too, they were doing their best to be, like, chatty. You know, so, like, hats off to them, because I know how hard that is for some people. It's not hard for me, but some people, like,
like me. But I think one of the greatest things about introverts conversing, in a way, is if you get them on a subject they're passionate about. And so this sort of expo is kind of a brilliant place for them because it does push them out of their comfort zone with people. However, everyone that's going to talk to them is going to talk to them about their stall, is going to talk to them about their art or what they're selling. And that's something they're passionate about. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. So it was kind of cool because everyone sort of lit up when you were like, oh my God, that's amazing. Wow, like, did you make it yourself? And, you know, how'd you get into it? And blah, blah, blah. Like, it was really easy just to have those conversations. So yeah, I think introverts are great at conversations. You just kind of have to start them off.
Well, the cool thing is it puts everyone in their element.
Yeah.
And exactly. Even shy people are better at talking when they're in their element. Right? And that's, yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
Now, after that, we went around, we found another artist. Yes. I was talking to another artist stall. She did like these cross-stitch pixel Pokemon. And she was really nice. I was just chatting away to her, like genuinely enjoying the conversation. And then you guys found our next purchase.
Yes. Yeah. I don't, like, what do you describe them as?
Yeah, so like, she digitally drew them.
Yeah.
And then made prints of them.
Yeah.
That's how they work. So they're art prints of original artwork by that artist. And I wish I knew her name so I could shout her out too. Because she's massively fucking talented. And I did give her a business card. So if she listens, hit us up on Discord. I'd love to actually have you on the show. Because your artwork was fucking mint and you were awesome.
Definitely. I think she even gave you a card. So
she probably did, but I'm really bad at misplacing things. I'm like worse than Gollum with the ring, you know?
You are. But she complimented my shirt, which was really nice.
Yeah. Good points.
Yeah.
But basically, they were Pokemon art prints, right? That she drew.
So she did like a lot of sort of like nerdy stuff. Like a few of it was Pokemon. There was some anime stuff thrown in there as well. Like I saw what I wanted immediately. And that was this really cool, sort of Japanese, feudal Japanese, like, style of, like, these waves and a Gyarados with, like, little Magikarps, like, flopping out of the water with a singular shiny Magikarp in the middle, which I thought was dope as shit. And I'm pretty sure on the day we went to the convention, I was wearing my Magikarp shirt.
You 100% were.
So I was like, I need this. It's like, it's calling to me.
Yes.
Yeah,
and they were decent prices because it was like one for $15 and then or 3 for $40. And so when Bowen was like, I'm gonna get this one, I'm like, wait, let's get one each, and then it's just cheaper. So we each got a different print, which is really cool.
And what did you get?
It's one of Studio Ghibli movies.
Totoro?
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Totoro. Yeah.
I'm not Japanese, Totoro.
Tairai.
Tairai.
No, I always mess it up. Yeah, I always mess it up when I say it. But it is a fantastic movie. So I got that. As soon as I saw it again, like Bowen, I was like, yes, that's for me. Yeah. And then what did you get?
And then I got, because you guys called me over and I didn't really have much time to decide. It was just like, hey, we're getting these. And you should pick one. And I immediately went to go for the Gyarados. And Bowen's like, I'm getting that one. And I'm like, okay, I don't want the same as Bowen. So I immediately, as Bowen predicted, got the one of two Arcanines fighting over water. It's like very traditional Japanese artwork again. It's so fucking sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd get that shit tattooed. Like, it's that level of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I literally plan on getting tattooed. I plan on having I plan on having an entire, traditional Japanese sleeve with Pokemon in it.
That's fucking badass, dude. I like that. I always wanted to get a traditional Japanese tattoo sleeve, but you know how they often work samurai into that artwork? I wanted to get a samurai, but have him modeled after Mitsurugi from Soul Calibur.
You could probably get that done, bro.
Yeah, and honestly. Then, as, the samurai, and then, have, cherry blossoms, but underneath one of the cherry blossoms, I want a little fucking Bulbasaur head poking out. That's his flower, not Bulbasaur, probably Ivysaur. That's his little head poking out from underneath the cherry blossom, and it's actually his back. Just shit like that. Yeah, just, nice. Little details.
You actually did a Japanese-inspired drawing for me that I want to get tattooed.
Oh, the Kitsune mask with the Tanto. I did, yeah.
Yeah. So we're all a fan of Japanese stuff.
We are. We're weebs. We love it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. But yeah, so by this point we had seen mostly everything the expo had to offer. It doesn't sound like much, but we've been talking 40 minutes about it.
Yeah. But also, real quick, sorry, not to mention, there was a lot of I guess you could say duplicate stalls. There wasn't just one stall sort of selling Gundams and model kits.
No,
there was probably about 4 of them and stuff like that. So there was a lot of overlap, but there was definitely those few just super niche ones which were amazing.
Yeah, and all the Gundam places were cool too. Gundam Express was there, and I've dealt with those guys a few times when I'm buying models. They were really nice. I sort of hung out with those guys and chatted for a bit just because I wanted to meet the people that run the business, And they were cool. They took a card. There's a lot of really cool businesses. My memory is shit, and I should have taken a notepad. To be honest, I want to get a recording software for my phone next time I go, and have a lapel mic hooked up so I can just do little interviews with people.
Yeah, that'd be
awesome. I think that'd be really fucking sweet, but my technology was just not there.
Yeah.
But, no, but it was fucking sweet. And by this point, though, you might notice, I had not purchased a single thing yet. And that is because...
Except for the print.
The what?
The print.
Yeah, but that was you guys purchasing that. I just picked one.
Yeah, true.
Right? But... what we ended up... there's a reason for that. And that's because the whole place I've been walking around, I found a bunch of cool models that I wanted, but I couldn't get that Vegeta out of my head. And I went back for it. Now, this Vegeta stands, I think, probably, 45 centimeters tall? Very tall. Massive model, and the guy had 300 on it, and I was like, look, dude, my girlfriend spent a bit of money, could I grab Vegeta for 250? And, we'd spoken to him earlier, he was cool, I knew he was cool, and he's like, 260, you got a deal. I'm like, done, bro, not even gonna fight you on it. So, here he is, he's packing it up, and I find out this fucking Vegeta for the top of my cabinet. I love it. Is also a light up. There's a LED component to it. And like I've said, if there's anything that makes things cooler, it's fucking LEDs. Right?
Definitely.
Now, I was shifting my money around, and I wanted so badly to buy that AR Strike fucking Gundam. The hot pink and black one that I spoke about earlier. But I just knew that I couldn't make that work in my budget. And I was like, okay, alright. So we went back to 101st. And we were looking around, and Bowen found his thing that he was going to buy.
I did.
Didn't you?
I've been looking online. I've seen them around online. It's just I've never been able to justify the purchase. I'm more of a in-person spender. I like to be able to just buy shit and take it with me sort of right
The
away.
impulse has to be there in physical media.
You know, like, I've been really busy, money's been a bit tight, so, like, I hadn't really spent any money on Gundams or any of that sort of stuff. Or even just model kits in general. And then, as soon as and this store was, like, right at the front. This is, like, probably the first one you'd see. Just, not only did they have, like, the Pokemon model kits and stuff like that, but they had motherfucking Zoids. I grew up watching Zoids, and I fucking love that show. And I'm looking around, I'm trying to find the one that I want, and I just could not find it. I found a few that I'd seen and I really like, and I was like, but they're just not the one. They're not the one. And then I think I was coming to terms with buying one of them. Probably maybe my second or third favorite from the show.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, where's the Liger? You're like, oh, they didn't have like a Zero here.
And then the dude's just like, oh, we have an entire shelf of them over there. I was just like, oh. So I walk over, and lo and behold, Liger Zero. Honestly, probably the poster child for me for Zoids.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everyone knows about Liger Zero.
This dope fucking looking robot wolf thing. I don't know, man. Just it does something for me. It's not a tiger, it's a wolf.
It's a lion tiger. That's what a liger is.
It's like a wolf, bro. What are you talking about? You're tripping.
No way!
You're tripping, bro.
That is Zoids, nerd.
Anyway. Ignore that dork, folks. Sorry. I couldn't find the original white one, as the only one they had was just I think it was a metal frame, and then you just sort of stuck the pieces on, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty small box, how much is this worth? And he's like, oh, it goes for about $600, and I was like, yikes, can't do that. That's way too pricey.
Not today.
You know, the entire convention as well, I'd been eyeing up this Evangelion statue model kit thing. I honestly am still unsure of what it was. I think it was a model kit.
Well, you nearly bought that right from the get-go, and I'm like, Bowen, we just walked in the door, don't bust your nut yet. Like, there's a whole convention. You're like, like, the bloodshot was in your eyes, like, your penis was throbbing, I could hear it, like, we were all scared.
Like, you know, anyone who knows me knows I'm a sucker for Evangelion. I mean, so much so, half of my arm is already inked in it, so...
Yeah, well, you and I are both big suckers for Evo 1. Like, purple and green is my favourite colour combo.
And I was like, I can't justify just spending that much on one thing. Instead, I'll just buy multiple things for the same price.
I think he would have if I wasn't there. I think he would have bought that and then walked straight out of the expo.
Yeah, oh no, 100% I would have. 100% I would have been like, well, my job's done, see ya.
Yeah.
But no, I was very happy to pick up a Liger Zero, the pink iteration. Or like it's like a faded pinkish purple.
Okay.
Iteration, but it looks fucking dope, man.
Was there like a yellow Liger in one of the shows? I remember a yellow one.
Well, because I know there's one series that sort of focuses with the Liger. That's the one that I watched the most.
It's the white one, right?
Yeah. That one has like multiple sort of iterations where it gets like different body armor that has different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I would have taken either the original one or and again, forgive me, it's been so long since I've seen the show. There's an iteration where he's like an army green and he's just bulky as shit and he looks fucking dope.
I remember a blue one too.
Yeah, the blue one's sort of like the white one's just sort of like a cruising sort of one. Like, that's just like sort of standard. The blue one is like battle sort of armor and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah,
so,
cool.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, nice. I'll have to post up in the Discord eventually too.
Well, yeah, I plan on building it this week, so it's gonna be sick.
Fuck yeah, can't wait to see it. Have you got panel liners still?
No, I don't even know if I want to do it, man, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm gonna build it.
I'm gonna do it and see how I go, to be honest.
Got a panel line. Anyway,
awesome.
No, nice. And then it happened. I went and I picked up a Zoid. There was a Raptor one, so I picked it up. It was like $10. And for some reason, my brain was like, "Nah, over budget. Can't have that." No, I could have afforded it. And then I walked over to where the Gundam area was, holding this massive Vegeta box, mind you. And I found the black and green version of the same, like, limited Gundam models. So there's, like, the Strike AR, which is black and pink. And then they have the RX-78 2, which is the Granddaddy Gundam, in black and green. And it was just $100. Dead on 100. And I'm like, well, that's not even that expensive for a Gundam. So I picked it up, I walked over, and I bought it. This is what happens when Tara leaves malintented, by the way. So really, it's your fault, babe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You should have known that was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't surprised, you know, like, because Bowen and I went out the front for a little bit, and walking back in, we saw you with a box, or 2 boxes at that point. And it was just like we just knew it.
I'm pretty sure we walked back in right as you were buying the Vegeta, and we're like, oh no, we left him unattended too long.
Yeah. It's not my fault. You know me.
I also remember how giddy both me and you were when we met up, and I was like, look, I got a Ligo, and you're like, look, I got the Gundam, the black and green one, and we're just like super giddy about it.
And and I think then we sort of made our way out, alright? But honestly...
Yeah, I bought a Kakashi. I bought the Kakashi.
She bought the Kakashi.
And I think that was our last sort of stop. So I bought the Kakashi statue, and then we went to the front and decided to take photos with the Terminator.
Yeah.
And then, we
headed off, but it was a great day.
It was. It was really good. We didn't even... I think what I liked about it, because even though it was in this huge, like, building, and there was quite a lot to look at, you could access everything so quickly and easily that there weren't lineups to like try to get in and having a look at everything. So we were able to go around the entire place, talk to heaps of people, and see everything within the span of like 2 hours.
And it's worth noting though, we went really early on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I suspect on a Saturday it would have been much more busy, and like when we left at like, what time did we leave? Like midday?
12:30.
It was starting to get much more busy. Like, I had to go through a line to get back into Zomstar when I was looking at the Strike Gun and like that sort of stuff. So it was starting to busy up. But it was fucking great, man. 10 out of 10 experience. I really enjoyed it.
I'm going to give it a 9.5 because they need better food. But that is my only complaint. And that is pretty high coming from me, okay? But, you know.
She does complain a lot, so yeah.
Hey. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't even have a defense, because fair. Harsh, but fair. But no, so it was really good. Really enjoyed it. And it was great to see a wide variety of people in attendance as well. Like, there was, you know, families rocking up. There were people around our age. There was also older people as well. There was just a huge variety of people. And, yeah. I thought it was very positive.
That person in the lingerie still leaves questions, though. I don't know if you old motherfuckers saw that, but I don't know.
I didn't, and I don't understand how I missed someone wearing lingerie.
If they what they identify as, and I don't care, but I'm gonna just say, doesn't matter what gender you are, don't wear fucking lingerie to a hobby expo. It's not great. Right? I don't care if you're the hottest girl in the world, ugliest dude in the world, somewhere in between. Like, it's not appropriate. It's a hobby place. Just wear a t-shirt and jeans or whatever you want to feel, you know?
I mean, it's a bit in your face, considering it's like a family event and it's a hobby expo. But in saying that, maybe they were channeling their inner anime girl, because there were quite a few statues of anime girls.
For sure, I understand, but I still don't think it's appropriate. Like, but that's just me, you know?
So conservative.
Nah, I'm not conservative at all. I just don't like bits in my face as they walk past, you know?
I just love that I didn't get to witness it. Mate. And it was just you. So, I mean, you could have just envisioned this person.
Yes, you could be imagining this. You could be insane.
That's what it was. Totally. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thanks for gaslighting me all the way here.
It's kind of what I do. That's like my role in this dynamic of ours is you're the hyperactive guy, and I'm just a little nagging, goblin.
Monotone, complainy guy, I think. I have you in my phone under still. Well, actually, no, it's the monotone complaining heretic. I remember now.
Yeah, that works too, actually.
Yeah. But no, it was a good thing. So, yeah, I think that'll do us for today, guys. Thanks to everyone for listening. This is just a little bonus episode to let everyone know about it. And next year, if it's on, I'm totally going again. So anyone in Brisbane that listens, fucking go there and we'll hang out. I'm keen.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? We'll meet up. I'm so keen. And next year, I'm taking at least $1,000. I'm not fucking joking. I'm taking at least $1,000 next year. I'm walking out there with any statue I want and at least 3 limited edition guns. Alright, I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm pretty sure when I was speaking to people, they said that it was quite new. So I don't know if it was their first year.
I think it's their second year.
But yeah, so they're sort of hoping, that obviously they had a lot of success. So even next year might be bigger.
Yeah.
Might,
so I need $2,000 itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And you need to take at least 500 next year.
Yeah, I know.
Like for yourself.
I know. I need, I do.
Because you were like, no, I'm not going to buy anything next fucking minute. All the things.
There were so many good Naruto statues. Oh my god! And it's not, when I say Naruto statues, I just mean characters in Naruto, not just Naruto.
Yeah.
But there was so many.
That Itachi one was cool.
Right. It was it was super cool, and like, unfortunately, they were all 200 plus, and I'm just not about that life right now. But maybe next year.
Well, next year we'll be prepared.
Yeah, which means I'll need to buy my own display cabinet and everything. So
that's fine. We got room.
Yeah, we'll make room. We'll make room.
But no, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Is there anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Yes. Make sure you eat your vegetables.
Okay.
Those are good for you.
Okay. Anything
and
else?
I hope you're all doing okay.
How's the lake house that they got you doing?
It's getting a bit dull, if I'm being honest. Like, the internet reception isn't the greatest. I'm capped at like a megabyte.
What?
So for any sort of Gen Zer, that's basically the equivalent of being in the 7th circle of hell.
Yeah, gotcha.
I can't stream, watch YouTube, and download all my video games all at the same time. So this shit honestly sucks.
That's a problem. Big problem. Fair enough, man. And have you grown hair yet?
I'm incapable of it. I actually just bought an angle buffer. I think that's what you call it. It's like a little buffer that's on like a disc,
with
and
the
I just like
pad. Yeah. Nice.
yeah, and I just sort of rub it on my head. Yeah,
I love that for you.
I'm trying to go for the Krillin look, where have my head so shiny that it fucking solar flares people and blinds them.
I love that. For you.
See, the advantage of it is when I'm driving in unnamed location, because you're not allowed to know. People get out of the way because they're blinded by my head. So like, I'm never stuck in traffic because there is no traffic. It's just utter chaos around me.
That's fair. Nice. And what about you, Tara? Miss Uzumaki?
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
No.
No?
You can't put me on the spot.
I totally
I'll ask for
can.
12 donuts. But no. I don't know. It was great. It was great joining in. This is my first time. So thanks.
Anytime. You're always welcome on the show.
We'll see what the listeners say.
No, they'll be fine. This is a bonus episode anyway.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
I'll expect my
Tara
medal.
is also saying for all yous to eat your vegetables.
Yeah, and also eat stuff that has iron in it so you can avoid the whole...
Yeah, don't
low
get iron deficient.
Yeah.
And drink some water. I don't know who out there needs this, but stay hydrated.
Yeah, just go touch grass. You know what? Have a shower too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash your ass today, Polly. Alright, guys. Until next time, don't forget to, crank that out and slay that grey. And we are the Knights of the Hobby Table. See you later.
Bye.
See you, cunts.